All right, good freaking morning, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to another sneaker podcast. What up, everybody? Start of the week. What up, everybody? Appreciate you guys tapping in. If you guys don't mind, smash that like button. Good morning. Happy freaking Monday. Good morning. We're stretching for that Monday drag. I'm sure a lot of you guys are just ready for the week to be over, huh? What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I sure definitely had a great, relaxing weekend. Hopefully everyone did as well. Let me know in the chat. All right, let me know in the chat. Let's spam those fire emojis to start off the Monday real quick. Let's spam those fire emojis, chat, if you guys don't mind, man. Let's run it up real quick. Hit that like button. All right, start off the week hot. You guys already know. This week, we're going to be just yapping about what's going to be dropping this week. All right, that's going to be on the schedule. We're going to start off by talking about what's going to be dropping during the week. Recapping over the weekend's drops. And also yesterday's recap of the shock drop of the Jumpman Jacks. And kind of just talk about what's going to be going on in the next couple weeks and what to be expected. But I appreciate you guys all tapping in. Good morning. All right. Make sure you guys run it up real quick. Hit that like button on the way in. If you guys are just now tapping in, signing in with us in today's sneaker podcast. In this week's drops, man. What up, everybody? BJ in the building. What's good? Delion, good morning. 618, J-Main in the building. Snowbird in the building. What's good? Mike, Ollie, what's good? Sneaker Ambition in the building. Jay Bays in the building. Good morning. Rahus in the building. What's good? Good morning to you guys. Snowcone, what up? John in the building. Alan, Sosa, Ricky, Drex, what up, man? Shout my boy Drex. Pat in the building. What up, Mike? Delion. What's good? Good morning. Casanova Kane in the building. Ollie in the building. Big Ron's Kicks in the building. Mr. Stanley in the building. Andrew in the building. Francisco. Kayla in the building. What's good? Good morning. Scene Lover. Good morning. Cushy Souls. Dave Easy. What up, man? What's goody, Ron? Nolan. Ryan Jacobs. Irvin. That's what Irvin in the building. Flo John in the building. What's good? Rahus. What up? Wolf. What up, dog? Zach in the building. What's good? Jumpman B401 in the building. Raw Vicious in the building. Black Belt Chris in the building. What's good? Corey in the building. What's good? Nolan, I see you. J Million in the building. Big Sam in the building. Good morning. Base Maryland, what up, man? Here for attendance for once. Yes, sir. C, what up, man? Tony in the building, what's good? D10 in the building, what's good? Cat in the building, what's good? Stone Cody in the building, what's good? Once again, Toof, what up, Toof? Appreciate you guys all tapping in as always. David in the building. Outside, was it out of sight? Mine in the building, what's good, man? Bars in the building, what's good? David in the building. Leroy, Pyrex, what up, man? Angel in the building. Eddie, what's good? Appreciate you guys all tapping in. Orlando, what up? Shop my boy Orlando. Duckman in the building, what's good? I see you, bro. David Fernandez in the building, what's good? Kid Rock, I see you. Harrison Barnes in the building, what's good? Euro, what up, Euro? Kobe stock for the Foot Locker is low, is it? Shout out to my boy Euro in the building, what's good? Karen K in the building. Quizbo, what's good, man? What up, dude? Like I told you guys, make sure you guys run it up, hit that like button. What's the word today? We're gonna be just talking about Mondays is normally chilled. Nothing really goes on a Monday. So we're gonna be talking about basically the rundown of what's gonna be dropping this week. Recapping over the weekend and also recapping of what went down yesterday. Who missed first thing is first, who missed the shock drop yesterday? Who missed the Travis Scott shock drop? Were you guys sleeping? I know it was super late when the shock drop went down. But I don't know if you guys were asleep during that time of the drop. I mean, feel free to let me know. Let me know real quick. Who missed out? Who missed out on the drop yesterday? Were you asleep? Were you didn't care? Like, what's good? Let me know. What up, Ricky? What's good, man? Short week for me, going to the Phoenix Open on Friday. It's the best golf tournament in the Zealand. There you go. I missed it sleeping. Everyone, really. I missed it. Clicked the link and it was gone. It loaded up, sold out for me. I was close to cop, and Delion says, okay. I knew nothing about that. Yeah, nobody hit, so next. I missed out on it. Missed how you know, Raf. Now we slept through that. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, so basically how this entire... What up, Al Chang? What's good? So, yes, if you missed out on yesterday's drop, so basically how this went, this dropped around, I would say around 7:45 p.m. PST. That's around 10:45 Eastern time. So that's what I'm saying. Most of you guys were probably asleep. Some of you guys were still up. Some of the East Coast people were in the building as well. I mean, there was a good amount of people. You guys definitely kept your eyes peeled for this one. I'm sure most of you guys saw a bunch of pings on Discord. Also, a bunch of, pings on Twitter as well. Like, Twitter went crazy yesterday about this. I know, some people were saying that, like, oh, this was already loaded up in the back end, this, that. If you paid attention, like I said, if you missed out on yesterday, it basically dropped right after his performance, during the Grammys. The Grammys was yesterday. He did perform I Know, and he performed Fiend in the Grammys. And right after he performed, they had a promotional video about the sneaker, literally right after the performance. You could check it out on the Cactus Jack Instagram page. I'm not sure if I could play it because of copyrighted reasons, so you could actually go and watch it if you want. So they basically, I'm not gonna play the sound, but I'll play the video. But they basically played this video right after his performance, and me and the wife were sitting there watching it, and I told her, I was like, you know what, I have a feeling that this could be possibly happening during the Grammys. He is performing. And then right when they had this on, I was like, I told the wife, I was like, I think they're gonna drop. Like, there's just no way that they don't drop this, and they had this promotional video. So I'm like sitting on my couch, mind you, I had my stream already loaded up in the back end and ready, and I'm like refreshing the page, and I'm just like, nothing's happening. Kate, thank you so much for the 2. Good morning, Raph, and good morning, Collection family. Kate, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kate. So I'm just refreshing, right? I'm just refreshing and I'm watching this. I'm sitting there. I'm just like, all right. And then boom, once the commercial was over, the shoe went live. And like I rushed to my desk. I tried to ping Discord as fast as possible. Got on, and by the time we went live, the shoe ended up selling out. So definitely went by quick. I'm sure a lot of people were pretty disappointed from this drop, but that's basically how everything went down yesterday. But shout outs to Kate. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cap, you knew? I definitely did not know. I didn't know it was going to hit this. I will tell you this. I had a feeling, and I kind of knew that it was going to drop this month, just because from what I've heard from other people. But I knew that the Grammys was yesterday. I did not know that Travis was performing until probably like once the Grammys was like starting. I heard that he was performing. That's when I was like, all right, let me get my thumbnails and everything ready up just in case. But I didn't think it was going to be a whole shock drop like that. So unless you really watched the Grammys and right after that, you could definitely speculate when this commercial went on. You could definitely speculate something was going to happen. Regular Rami, thank you so much for the 1 month re-up. He says, Rappy Boy, carded instantly, but Apple Pay failed. I'm sure everyone kind of failed onto this drop. So you're not the only one. So like if you watch this commercial, like it's like, okay, all of a sudden they want to make a they wanted to make a promotional video to the shoe. So I would say this, like I said last night, it was definitely a marketing move for Nike and Jordan Brand. This was a way for them to introduce, Travis Scott's new signature shoe. It was kind of weird because I feel like some people did not know this is some people don't know this is his first signature shoe with Jordan Brand. Like some people don't know because people kept tweeting out, oh, like it's so funny, like Jordan Brand could just throw, Travis Scott's name on any sneaker and then everyone go crazy about it, but don't realize this is Travis Scott's first signature shoe with Jordan Brand. So of course they were going to make a really big deal about it, make a huge announcement about it, make a commercial about it. I mean, of course they were going to promote something that is Travis Scott's first signature shoe, with Jordan Brand. So of course they were going to do something at least special for him. So this was definitely an easy way for for a Jordan Brand and Nike to really promote the shoe, market the sneaker, to get everybody hyped about it as well. I'm sure this shoe will be dropping on the Nike sneakers app in a few weeks. So don't be surprised if you see this shoe end up loaded up in another week or so. All right. I wouldn't be surprised as well if there might be another drop of his signature shoe again on the Travis website. But moving forward, I don't think with the amount of Travises that they've dropped in the past, we should not be really surprised of it selling out instantly, right? So we've seen Travis Scott's sneakers drop on his website how many times? I mean, we could go all the way back to the Jordan 1 highs, to the 4s, to the 6s, to the, to the the fragment lows, to the fragment highs, to the 270s, Air Force Ones. Like we could go way back then when they were dropping on his website, and it was always either, I know there was rarely times where they did first come first serve. This was definitely one of them. First come first serve on the Air Force Ones. First come first serve, I believe, on the 6s. So you feel me? So I feel like, them selling out on the Travis website shouldn't really surprise a lot of people. Even when they go and do raffles on the Travis Scott website in the past, drops as well. It's always to really hype up a lot of these sneakers. Okay. So, I mean, like I said, specifically for this one, I honestly think it was definitely a marketing move by just Travis team in general to really push out the hype around the shoe. I mean, this was a perfect way to do it. I personally think this was a perfect way to do it. It definitely it definitely had sneaker media going. It definitely had them talking all night about this shoe, and when it happened, everyone was very hyped about it. Let's all be honest here. Everybody was very, very hyped about it. Whether if you think the shoe is ugly, whether if you think the shoe is trash, whether if you think it's overhyped and it's not even all that, it got sneaker media's attention, and that's what they wanted. They wanted everybody's attention on this, and that's what they did. They executed it very well. So whether if you like Travis Scott shoes or whether if you not like Travis Scott or not, they honestly did a really good job to get everybody's attention about his signature shoes. So, salutes to, the Cactus Jack and Travis team for doing that. Of course, not really many people hit, but hopefully you guys understand the principle of why they did what they did. So, it's definitely to, hype up the release here coming up listen, there's more than one colorway dropping, okay? So if you missed out on this, trust me, there's more colorways going forward, all right? We already know that the retail of this shoe is $200. I'm not sure what Nike is going to price this shoe when they do drop on the Nike Snkrs app, but I'm assuming that they are going to keep the retail at $200. $200. You already seen it from a couple people on Twitter. Sneaker Twitter reposted someone's invoice, and it looked like it was like $200 retail, $30 of shipping with like $25 of tax. Like it was a hefty price. So that you talking about, no one knew that they dropped. Media was rocking yesterday when they found out that they dropped. I'm not saying that everybody did. I'm not saying that everyone knew that they dropped, but by the time that they dropped, everyone knew. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Brian, but hype chaser collects. Hey man, listen, this is a sneaker podcast for a reason. So if you don't like what we talk about, then you could just skedaddle, Brian. It's simple as that, my guy. If you want to, you feel me? If you don't want to watch about any sneaker updates or news, this is the reason why we kind of created the podcast to talk about sneakers. So I don't know what more you want to talk about or complain about at 5:30 in the morning, my sir. So it's either that you shut up or just listen. All right. 30 for shipping is rape. It's expensive. No one wants to spend $30 on a pair, tax, shipping, whatever the case is. But that's kind of how it goes when it comes to like, collaborated drops like this when they drop on their website. You could talk about like Alma Manier, right? $25 shipping with $20 of tax. You could talk the same thing. It's the same thing on the Travis Scott website. So, let's see. When are they coming out? I'm not 100% sure exactly when they're gonna come out on the Nike Snkrs app, but they already dropped on the Travis Scott website. Last night. For the first time. Shout out to Clueless TV. Thank you so much for the 8-month re-up. DSG reservations this weekend. Yes, so guys, we will be doing a Raffy Rings. We could either do it today. We could either do it later today, or we could do it probably tomorrow. When it comes to Raffy Rings, there's really nothing going on in the next couple days. There's nothing going on in the next couple days. There's absolutely not. So we could definitely do Raffy Rings. I got everything set up for Raffy Rings. I'm super, super excited about it because I'm not going to mention anything, but I am extremely excited to run another Raffy Rings. Absolutely. Sneaker, sports, and life. If you don't like it, peace. Exactly. That's the reason why Brian didn't want to reply back. So, clearly, I got his attention, which I love to see. All right, it's fucking it's Monday, it's 5:36 in the morning. Like, what more do you want to yap about? You know what I'm saying? You want me to talk about unicorns? I could talk about unicorns. So I'm just here to update the viewers, talk about what dropped. I've kind of went basically what went down. I don't know what anybody wants to talk about. So if you want to talk about sports, we can talk about sports because the Pro Bowl was so trash. You guys see that UFOs I saw? Crazy shit, man. No, we didn't see that too. Hibbit Sports raffle up for the Bred 4s. Yes. Hibbit Sports did put up the raffle for the Bred 4s. All right. Nobody hit on the on them chips. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're all gonna have a chance, okay? We're gonna be having a chance, all right, to go for the shoe again. All right. All right. You doing great. You doing great. Wait, what? Morning Rap, what up? Straight to toe. Put out a video on Discord. My niece loves unicorn. Yeah, too. I'm good. I'm not really interested in seeing that. Would you pay $300 for the Breds Dow and StockX? Truly no. I honestly, if you want the Bred 4s, just go ahead and wait. Okay, just go ahead and wait. Just go ahead and wait. All right, just go ahead and wait until release date. Okay, I did hear that there was some talks. I know you guys are tired of talking about the Bred 4s. I know you guys are very honestly tired of talking about it, but I did hear something about tomorrow. Okay, I did hear something about tomorrow. I'm not even sure, because at this point, when I heard the news about a specific date about the Bred 4s, I mean, whether if the shoe wants a shock drop or not, you know, I would care less at this point. If they want a shock drop and do an exclusive, I think they will do an exclusive access this week. I know 100% it's going to happen. Okay, exclusive access for the Bred 4s is going down this week. It's either going to be Thursday. Nike will just make the announcement themselves. They will. Okay, they're going to make the announcement themselves about the Bred 4s. They will. Okay, but I heard, not okay, I don't claim the source. Okay, this is coming. Every time I told you guys, if I hear something, I'll let you guys know. But someone said that there could be a shock drop and an EA at the same time this week. I'm just like, man, the first thing I did was scratch my head. I was just like, I mean, like, at this point, it's like, the shoe is dropping in a week. Okay, the shoe is dropping in 1 week. All right, the shoe is dropping in 1 week. So if it doesn't drop, it drops. If it does, it does. But like I said, I heard the 6th. When is the 6th? When is the 6th? The 6th is tomorrow. The 6th is tomorrow. I heard February 6th, shock drop, and then EA right after. Okay. I'm so counting on finish line. Yeah, at this point, he's going to do the drop all that matters, right? Tomorrow, the mañana. Yeah. That's what I heard. Yes. Actually, on Saturday. That's what I heard Saturday, that they could do a shock drop tomorrow and then an exclusive access later this week. That's what I heard. When was the last time they did that? Was that for the 11s, you guys said? When was the last time they did an exclusive access and a shock drop in one week? When was the last time? I don't know if you guys could remember any drops that they've done that they did a shock drop and an exclusive access in 1 week. So, like I said, shock drop. I think the reason why, like, I'm sure like a lot of people heard the same thing. Some people heard the same thing, but they don't want to put that energy out there just because of kind of what went down last week about how the drop was supposed to go. So you feel me? Where's the trophy rooms? Trophy rooms will not be dropping this month. If anybody was asking about trophy rooms, the Air Jordan 1 Low trophy rooms will not drop this month. They are dropping in March. Okay. From what I even heard that trophy room doesn't have any pairs yet. So that's kind of an inside news about about trophy room that they didn't even receive their pairs yet. So I don't know how accurate that is. That is coming from a pretty good trophy room source. And it looks like that shoe did get pushed back until March, which I think that was the best thing that they could have done because of so much hype around, you know, shoes this month. I mean, moving them to March is a perfect month for them to drop them. So trophy room push to March 24th, I think. Yeah, I think Z Sneakerhead made the announcement as well that they did get pushed back as well. SBs would never do this with their shoes. That's why SBs over Jordans. It will completely not sense if Nike doesn't do a shock drop soon. I expect it soon. Yeah, I'd assume tomorrow. I mean, if that's what the sources are saying, some people are saying about tomorrow, shock drop tomorrow. If they do, I mean, then please expect an exclusive access. I still think Nike is definitely going to do an exclusive access on the Jordan 4s. It makes a lot of sense for them to do it, just because they do it with every single Reimagine series. They've always done an exclusive access, and they will have some sort of criteria for everybody to, you know, to read, and as well as to kind of go over that. It's definitely going to happen. Listen, chat, there's a lot of stuff going down this week. It's not only that the Travis Scotts dropped, right? We've had Travis Scotts. We know that the Breds are dropping very, very soon. I mean, this week is pretty stacked if you really think about it. We have the Kobe's dropping this week. We got Kobe's dropping this week. What else is dropping this week? We got the KD's dropping this week. We got a bunch of stuff dropping this week. So this week is going to be pretty busy. Probably one of the busiest weeks before the Bred 4 drop, because we do have an exclusive access on Finish Line and JD Sports next week, and also the official drop of the Bred 4s. Like I said, DSG, I believe DSG wristbands or signups, whatever you guys want to call it, it's gonna be this week. If you're now watching this stream right now, tap into our stream, whether if it's gonna be later this afternoon or if it's going to be tomorrow. I think I'm going to aim tomorrow. There's nothing going on tomorrow. I need everyone to be ready for me to call your DSG stores. What time is it? 8:45. I don't know what time DSG opens, but I think it might be tomorrow. I think we'll run a what's it called? A Raffy Rings. I gotta figure it out, because if something does go down with the Bred 4s, I might have to move it until Wednesday. Wednesday is, so today's the 5th, 6th, tomorrow the 7th. I think the next first drop is the 7th. So it's gonna be a busy week. I gotta figure it out, whether if it's today or tomorrow. I gotta figure out what day I could do the Raffy Rings, because I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be a very, very busy week. All passes except the Bred 4s. I mean, don't, you know, expect a sneaker pass as well next week as well for the Bred 4s. So SB lovers are on the backdoor list that they don't get mad. Oh, that's right. Let's go ahead and look at the calendar real quick, because I know the SBs are dropping this week, right? They're dropping on the 9th, aren't they? So we got, so first thing is first, the 7th, which is on Wednesday, we have the KDs dropping on Wednesday. Thursday, we have both of the Kobe colorways. Friday, we got the SBs, and nothing on Saturday. Actually, Saturday is the 10s. I think if you guys want to talk about DSG, I think the DSG signups are going to be Saturday. That's the 10th, right? I think it's going to be on Saturday. I think the signups for DSG is going to be Saturday. That's my ultimate guess. These 13s are going to be available, I'm pretty sure, at DSG. If you want these 13s, they're going to be at DSG. DSG normally gets these as well. Did the 3s sell out, Raph? No, the 3s did not sell out over the weekend. They are still sitting. If you guys want a pair, they are available in the Nike app. What up, Chalupa? What's good, dude? But yeah, it's a pretty busy week. So Wednesday, obviously, we have the KDs. We have the Kobe's going live on the 8th, and then we have these on Friday. So it's a pretty busy week. I think my goal is to do a 2-part Raffy Rings. That was my ultimate goal, So if we do a Raffy Rings, we'll do part 1 and then we'll do a part 2 on a different day, because I'm telling you guys, I don't want you guys to miss out on another. Bringing back the OG segment of Raffy Rings is going to be very exciting. So I'm super pumped about it. So I'm really hoping you guys are ready for that. I called my local DSG yesterday and they said they had no info and probably just didn't want to tell me. Oh, Matthew, that's normally what DSG says. They'll be like, oh, we don't know any information, or we don't know this, or we don't know that. Like, that's what DSG is going to say. So basically, if you guys don't know what DSG signups are and how the whole Raffy Rings, that what we do is basically, if you, all you have to do in the chat is type in a DSG location, like you could say DSG NYC or DSG Austin, DSG this, like name your town or city. I'll search it up, find the phone number, and I'll call it, and I'll just basically try to get as much information from store to store as possible until someone basically tells us the information about, you know, signups. So it is definitely a difficult task, because a lot of DSG and a lot of sneaker stores like to not, you know, tell everybody, you know, the information. But we are definitely going to be trying our best to try to get as much information as possible for you guys when it comes to DSG signups. So that's why you guys be tapped in with us, be a part of the notification gang, and press that bell button, because I do not want you guys to miss out on Raffy Rings, because it's going to be really fun. We used to do it for exclusive access for Finish Line and JD Sports. We used to do that a lot. We used to do Raffy Rings. Used to call Finish Line and JD Sports and be like, yo, when is EA? But since we all know that EA is on Wednesday and Thursday, you know, we kind of stopped doing it. So Bred 4 is down to $300 in the size 13s. Things we'll love to see. I'm going to tell you guys this about the market for the Bred 4s. Enjoy the Bred 4s market now of how low it is right now. Okay. I think it's going to keep going down. All right. We've seen this before. Okay. Listen, I've seen this before, but we've seen that the market tends to go down in a lot of sizes on certain shoes. But once it comes around to release day, when it comes down to release day on these shoes right here, I think they're going to shoot right back up. I'm not saying it's going to shoot up dramatically, but right now they're sitting at 273 in my size, 280, 269, 277. They're going down, right? They're going down. But just wait until release day. These are probably going to go back up a little bit. Like my size, I think it's going to hit around 290 in my personal opinion. It happens all the time on release day. Right now, like I said, it'll go down a little bit and then it's gonna crawl right back up to the 300. So I know some people ask, yo, Raph, should I pay $300 right now or should I wait? I mean, like I said, it's totally up to you whether or not if you want to spend the money on $300 or just wait, you know, on release day, where you could probably easily get it for retail if you just wait. But like I said, it's your money, not mine. If you want to pay the resale, that's totally up to you. Morning Raph, what's up, bro? What up, Paul? But 4s always go up in due time. I mean, we're talking about the Bred 4s. We're not talking about just, you know, any random colorway, right? This is a Bred 4. Bred 4s, it's gonna do well regardless what you say or not. Of how many stock numbers are going to be out there, I think they're still gonna do well. They gone right back down when they get in hand. I mean, we'll see. Mayor to designer, and it's never always that case. It's never that, you know, it's never that the case where, like, you know, once people get it in hand, it starts to go down. I mean, we would have to wait and see. All right. I still think the shoe is going to be profitable, whether if it, you know, once people get it in hand or not, it's still going to have some sort of profit. Would you trade reimagined 3s, white cements for the reimagined 4s? I mean, or you should just go for the Bred 4s. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason why you should trade, but it's up to you. I personally would keep my, you know, white cement Jordan 3s and just try to go for the Bred 4s on release day. Shock drop today, Robert? No, No, but it's leather. It probably won't do better than the OGs. What do you mean by that? Oh, it's leather and it probably won't do better than the OGs. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's because like it's because it's not like the OGs. Of course, like the OGs are gonna go for way more than the leather. Like we all know that, right? We all know that the value of the OG Breds that dropped back in like when they re-retroed it back in 2019 is gonna do way better than the regular reimagined Bred 4s. All right, we all know that, right? It's going back down once in hand. We'll see. We shall see. Jordan 4 Breds or the Jordan 4 military blues. For this, I would go military blues over the Breds, in my personal opinion. But I do, Bred 4s are my all-time favorite Jordan 4 of all time. But in this situation here, I'd rather have the military blues because I've been waiting for that shoe for a long time. The OGs are near $1,000 right now. Yeah, and different in specific sizes, not all. After seeing the Bred 4s Bred so often on my feed, the military blues looking better in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, like, of course, like the military blues are going to be really, really hyped too. It's going to be as crazy as the Breds, maybe crazier. This is one of those rare cases where I'd rather have the reimagines than the OGs. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a hit and miss, you know. Of course, anybody that, you know, that's been sneakerhead for a long time, most people would say OGs would be better just because of the look of it. Because we're not, listen, if the tables were turned, right, and the leather, we're so used to seeing the OGs being a leather and seeing it the way it is, and then if they came out with like a suede nubuck durabuck, you know, who knows how people's opinions would be a little bit different, you know, like, oh, OGs are better, OGs are always better, this. So I mean, obviously we'll never know. Does anyone know if they are going to sign ups already for DSG? No. We'll find out. We'll definitely find out. I wouldn't be surprised if I find out before Raffy rings and I just announce it, but we'll just do Raffy rings for fun. Double Jumpman on the tongue on the ivory 3s. Dope. There we go. I'd rather have OG materials too. Yeah, that's what most people would want, right? OG materials. This is a reimagined series that they're going to keep doing, you know, moving forward. So who knows what the next reimagine is going to be after the Jordan 4 Breds. You know, it could be the black cement Jordan 3s, for crying out loud, you know. But I mean, it looks like for the next, like, upcoming, like, the next probably 2-3 years, they're probably gonna have this reimagined series for a while, because they've been dropping like what, 2 reimagines, 2 sneakers a year for reimagines. So military blues is going to be crazier release. I know people that only buy 2 to 3 pairs a year. They're already talking about the military blues. Okay, I have the OGs, but I think the leather will be a little better because my OGs look a little ashy. I saw the ivory 3s in hand the weekend sitting at Snipes. They are nice. There you go. Since they're more comfy, I'd rather have the leather Breds. I mean, I'm excited to see them in hand. I'm extremely excited to see these Bred 4s in hand. I'm really am, because I haven't even seen the Bred 4s at my local shop. So I decided, you know what? Hopefully I could hit on Finish Line and JD Sports, or I could hit at my local DSG, and I could give you guys my first impressions and thoughts. I'm so excited to film a vlog for you guys. You guys don't even know. I haven't filmed a vlog in like, I don't know goddamn how long. So I'm really excited about it. Rocket, what up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you guys. Man, if you guys are in here, man, I appreciate it. There's about almost 700 of you guys in the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button. All right, let's run it up to 150 likes if you guys don't mind. If you're ghost watching, ghost watchers, all my ghost watch family, you guys know what to do. Let's actually run it up to 200 likes, ghost watchers. If you're ghost watching this morning, well, there's always a family of ghost watchers in here, so we love it, man. Because I know a lot of you guys are at work, going to school, or getting ready for work. Let's hit that like button real quick. I appreciate you guys really tapping in with the Sneaker Podcast. I'm trying to like, you know, I'm trying my best to, you know, create the Sneaker Podcast, an actual podcast. I think the first special guest we're gonna get on here is probably going to be JMK. I've talked to JMK a couple times, and I'm hoping to get him on here tomorrow on tomorrow's podcast and just kind of talk about just some random stuff and see what's kind of been going down. And then probably moving forward, we could probably get a couple more special guests in the building. Hopefully, maybe I could hit up Harrison Neville, see if he wants to jump on here, talk about sneakers a little bit, maybe a little bit of sports, maybe towards the end of the week, and go from there. So I don't know if you guys want more special guests, feel free to let me know, because I could get people on here in the morning just to talk about just random stuff. And I feel like getting a second voice in here will definitely will definitely be a little bit more entertaining. Let's see. Remove the trash shoes off the screen, please. Oh gosh, Corey. My Bred 4s from 20 and 19, pretty darn comfortable. So I don't know what people are talking about. Okay. Go JMK on the podcast. When is my invitation? Orlando says. Oh gosh. What about SB Bob Ross? Oh man. Get Kanye? Yeah, get Kanye, right. Squishy plastic leather. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you guys already seen the Bred 4s. Like, if you are one of those people in this chat that's already seen the Bred 4s in hand, in your honest opinion, what would you rate the quality? I'm talking about quality, not the look. What would you rate the quality of the Air Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined? 0 to 10, 10 being the best. Give me your honest and true opinion. The ones that already seen it in hand, the ones that already have a pair that paid resale, or, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know. 0 to 10. All right. What Travis is this? Rafi, pray for me in the driving out in LA with the rain. People drive dumb in LA. Yeah, definitely drive safe out there, my friend. This is the Jumpman Jacks. They dropped last night on the Travis Scott website. All right. An 8 out of 10. 6, 9 out of 10. Okay. 8. Breezy Small says 8. 10, 8.5, 8, 7.5, 10, -1. Golly, I saw them in hand at Sneak City, and the quality is 8 out of 10. Okay, so it seems like the average of what the chat is saying is roughly around 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It seems like that's what it's looking like. Did the same thing with the white cement reimagined. Grab for the low, hold for the high. It's guaranteed profit, 100%. Silky. It's because, you know what, Silky Johnson, let me tell you, man, people are just not patient. You feel me? People are, nowadays when it comes to the reselling, everyone likes to do quick flips, which I totally understand. Quick flips seems like the most ideal thing to do nowadays, just to get their money quicker. But I mean, some people like you may have the patience. You feel me? Are these Travis dropping on the sneakers drop? Douglas, most likely. They most likely will drop this shoe on the Nike sneakers app. All these people seen them in hand. Yeah, I just listen. I haven't seen them in hand. I will soon. So I mean, we'll see what happens in the summer. They'll go. They're going to be 10 out of 10. I feel like by the winter time, the Bred 4s are definitely going to be a good investment. I mean, we always say this because it's an all black shoe, right? I mean, black shoes definitely do well. Depends of what silhouette it is, and they do pretty well in the market sometimes. I seen them. Feet, I give the quality a 9 out of 10. Not bad leather. I just don't know, like, because right now lost and founds are like what, up in the 300s right now, right? 300s, 4. I don't even know where lost and founds are in the market. Let's see. Any shock drops today? No, kid. When it comes to Mondays, there's normally not any drops on Mondays. Mondays are normally the start of the week for Nike to really reevaluate what they want to drop during the week and see what happens during the week. So Mondays are normally chill. Kind of talk about what's gonna be dropping, throughout the week, and we'll see what happens. All right, DSG should be this weekend. That's my ultimate guess. But like I said, we'll be calling DSG signups probably later today or maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens, how am I feeling, because I do have to pick up my daughter from school. So maybe we could do it at noon today. To be honest, we could do a Rafi Rings at noon. because I know most of you guys are at work. I should have done Raffy rings on Sunday, so that's most of you guys are off. But we'll do a Raffy rings. Raffy boy, you excited for the weekend? Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the weekend. I mean, we got the Super Bowl this weekend, right? It was weird that there was no football over the weekend. I was trying my best to get my weekend together because my daughter's birthday went really well, very well. Did you see the New Balance version of these SBs? Sneaker lows kind of fire. I did not. I did want to show you guys the video. Hold on. I wanted to show you guys this video that a couple people mentioned not too long ago. Let me see. Let me see if I could find it. Bred 4s. Does anybody have that video of who posted it? It was like someone backdooring Breds. Did anyone see that? I don't know if you guys saw that video. But I was trying to put that video up if someone could tag me on Twitter so I could show it on the stream real quick. But if anybody has that video, tag me on Twitter real quick and I'll show it real quick. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. I slightly saw it for like a second, but I sent it to you. Okay. Is it on Instagram? I'm assuming you sent it to me on Instagram, Brittany. All right, let's just check it out real quick. Let's check it out. What'd you send it to me on, Brittany? Sent to you on IG. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you did. Here it is. Thanks, Britt. All right, so the Backdooring of the Bred 4s reimagined Air Jordan 4s caught in 4K out in Miami. All right. Honestly, this video doesn't surprise me at all. Like that is a shit ton of Bred 4s. Like if you're gonna backdoor, why the hell are you doing it in the wide open? You know what I mean? Like, like why are we like just doing it out in the open in broad daylight? Yeah, man. Yeah, I got like 160 pairs of these. Yeah, bro. I got you, man. Just meet me at the the 4-way stop. Just right across where the crosswalk. Just park right there in the middle of the street, bro, and we'll hand it. Like this is dead ass at a stoplight. I mean, you can clearly see because there's a crosswalk right there. Like, why the hell? Like, why don't you meet like in the back alley or like some sort of like spot so no one see? Like, this is broad daylight. Business is business. I guess so. I guess so. This doesn't surprise me at all. This doesn't surprise me at all that, this is happening. This doesn't surprise me at all that this is currently happening right now. That's how, listen, chat, this is how resellers get their pairs. They meet up somewhere. You feel me? The stores that are getting the pairs probably turn off their cameras and then start backdooring their pairs, That's DJ Khaled and Fat Joe. Oh gosh. Must have been scared with those must have been scared with all those pairs. They just look like, in my personal opinion, let me tell you guys something. With the body language, what we see here and what I'm observing right now, it looks like they do this on the daily basis. Like, look at the guy in the yellow shirt. He hands it to him like it's not, it's another day. He'd be like, here, bro. Just handing it to him like it's another day. Like, it looks like they do this on the daily basis. It doesn't surprise. They don't, what I'm saying? It shouldn't surprise anybody. Like, just, they're not rushing, they're basically counting, making sure, they got everything what they needed. Blue shirt, he's just chilling. They don't look scared at all. That's what I'm saying. They look like they've done this before. So, just by looking at body language, I mean, if they were that scared, they would be rushing. Looks like on purpose. Think it's the same situation in NYC, and there's tons of resellers with full size runs of these breads. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of these breads out there. There's a ton of them. There's a lot of them out there. There's going to be a ton of them that will drop, but resellers are willing. Listen, resellers are willing to pay the price because they know that they can move them like really, really quick. These are easy movers for resellers right now, easily. The blue shirt would have been watching his back the whole time, pushing the cart. They knew set all this up. I mean, they obviously, I'm pretty sure they see the guy with the camera. They probably saw him. I mean, this is just like maybe like a 5-second video, a 3-second video. They see the guy with the camera. I mean, there's, you know what I mean? They don't care. Rafi's dad getting the bread force early. I know, that's probably my dad right there. Bald-headed motherfucker, bro. It's just sold inventory. Nothing big about it once cash is in hand. Yeah. Once cash is in hand, bro. Yeah, that's a GG's, dude. That's a GG's. That's a GG's. And I'm sure a lot of you guys don't really care. You know, if you've been collecting shoes for a long time, like, you guys know how this goes, right? You guys know how this goes. Backdooring has been a thing for a long time. I mean, it's a whole box. Who knows if they're going back and forth from car to car, where he's like getting a bunch of shoes and then going to his car, dropping it off to his on his trunk, coming back for another load, you know? And NY boys move shoes from store to store like that. Yeah, it is crazy because here they're clearly doing this like out in the open, you know? This could be a dangerous situation, you know what I'm saying? If like, say if like they knew the time and place where they were doing it at, like, who knows that they could have got jumped for all these pairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be a very dangerous situation because there's only 2 of them doing this. Doing the yellow, earning his earring is an extra medium. Oh gosh, all stores managers just know this sneaker's value, so the backdooring heavy. Yeah, who's to say he didn't get the legit stock for a store or just moving them into another store? Yeah, I mean, you're true. That's very true, Adrian. I mean, it could be like more of a door-to-door, moving stock to a different store, but you know, clearly it's like something else that when people read this. When people read this and people see this definitely people are going to assume backdooring. It's like, you feel me? It's like, you know, one of those, you know, school fights where like, oh, a bully tries to fight this person and gets rocked, right? It's one of those clickbaits type deal. Trust me, if they did that here, they would have been jumped. Oh gosh. That's why you keep your blicky on you. I don't know. But I wanted to share this with you guys. There's a couple videos I actually wanted to share. It was like this one and then like one other video that I wanted to share as well. There was like this video of this guy. He opens up a box of shoes and like they get crumbled. I don't know. Where's this video at? Yo, Brittany, did you tag me on that video as well? You think you could send me that video? You think you could send me that video of the that dude that like he's wearing like a red beanie and he's like unboxing all his shoes and then they're just like crumbled. You think can someone tag me on Instagram, Brittany, if you could find that video? I think it was you. I don't know. Someone sent me that video over the weekend. What happened last night, bro? What do you mean? What happened last night? Travis's drop last night, Alan. Did you miss out on it, dude? Nope, I didn't. Okay, I guess it was someone else. I didn't really. Hold on. I saw that. All the OGs. Yeah. Man, y'all aren't jumping no one. Quick capping. I got the video tray away, he says. Oh, Z Sneakerhead uploaded it. Okay, we'll go to Z Sneakerhead real quick. Z Sneakerhead uploaded it. Let's check it out. Z Sneakerhead. All right, let's check it out. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Here we go.
Look, guys. Brand new Jordans. Look at that. Bye. More layout. Look. Brand new. Ugh. Look. Ugh. cool in it. Look at this. Wear your sneakers, people. Wear your sneakers. Look at this. The fuck? Kuna pop. Yeah, man. The quality of these Jordans nowadays fucking trash. Look at that shit. Look at that.
It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny how he says at the end, he was all like, the quality on the Jordan trash. It's so funny how he wanted to throw that. Let's just listen. He's like, the quality on the Jordans are trash.
Yeah. Brand new. Ugh. Look, keep pulling it. Look at this. Wear your sneakers, people. Wear your sneakers. Look at this. The fuck? Kuna pop. Yeah, man. The quality of these Jordans nowadays fucking trash.
Yeah, see? Motherfucker want to add that on there. Well, if the quality of the Jordans are not the best, but when you store your shoes, you spend like $200 on a pair of sneakers and you don't wear them, like, what do you expect? Like, yeah, he must have had them in an outside storage unit somewhere, like, because they look damped. Like, if you looked at the shoe, yes, like, they crumbled, but I feel like, I don't know what year it is for some of the shoes. Like, if you go back on this shoe, like, they're not very old.
Shit.
I don't know how old his threes are. You know, he could be a different year, the Jordan 3s. But, like, if you go back in the beginning of the video, right? If you go back in the beginning of the video, like, these boxes are, like, not the OG boxes that you normally see for older models for these. Like, for instance, what did he show? He showed the white cement Jordan 4s, which this is probably the Jumpman. See, these are the Jumpman. So, these are somewhat old. But if you go back, all right, so he shows these. And they're crumbled. When was the last time these dropped? Like, he must have had them, like, he must have had them in a storage where, like, it was literally, like, it's either days where it was hot, like, extremely hot, and it was just sitting there just getting freaking blasted with heat, or if it was just, like, I don't know, it looked very damped. Very, very damped. 2012, yeah, for that one, 2012 for the white cements, I believe. White cements. It had to be in some sort of area where it was like very either humid or I don't know. The shoes look damp. Like when he was showing the glows, the Jordan 4 glows, like them shits looked like it was damp, like wet. Where was it? Was it this one? Yeah, I see this one. It just looked like, look, it looks damped. It looks damped. But like he said, the moral of everything, if you want to have your shoes last for longer, you have to wear them. Mostly for Jordans. Jordan 4s, Jordan 4s, 3s, 6s. I think 5s crumble as well. Probably kept them in his outside shed in Florida. I don't know, man. I don't understand. I just don't understand like how anyone can like not wear these specific shoes. You feel me? I don't know how anybody could just let that shit sit. Like we're talking about Jordan 3s and Jordan 4s, chat. We're talking about Jordan 3s and Jordan 4s. Even the colorways, for the colorways, like, well, how do you not wear those? How do you not wear those? It does apply because they separate when you don't. Yeah. Jordans are not made to last. Yeah. You gotta have the right temperature and dry room. Yeah, that's all bad. I don't know. Would you? I mean, obviously, I would keep them. I guess you would keep them, right? I feel like some collector would want to keep them. Like, would want to buy those. just to say like, oh yeah, I have this Jordan, Jordan 3 or Jordan 4 that dropped back in 2007 or 2012, you know. I put my black metallic 5s to the ringer. Best shoe I've ever owned. Literally a tank. Yeah, it's probably his double, triple. Maybe. It could be T3. Absolutely. It could be his triple, his double. It could be. It could definitely be his triple up or double up. But whenever you're consistently buying shoes on the daily basis, like for instance, like some of you guys buy like almost every single week or maybe like 3 shoes a month, to a point where like you have 100 to 200 shoes. It's like not all those shoes are going to get worn. That's why I'm trading all my Jordans for SBs, Iggy says. Oh gosh. Trading all your Jordans for SBs because SBs last longer. But I just can't imagine someone being such an idiot with their sneakers. I clean mine way too many times and store them in open air. I feel you, but some people start to forget. People start to forget what they have because of how much shit they're buying. That's not even with like shoes. With clothes, jewelry, a lot of things. They start spending their money, don't realize how much they're spending and how much stuff they're bringing in. So does that happen if you store your shoes in the garage? I don't know. It just depends. Rob. So, sorry, I'm 2 minutes behind the stream. Just realized it's all good. And not if you skate you skate in your SBs. I mean, you should tell Rami. Rami don't wear his SBs. Good morning, collection fam. I saw this over the weekend. Wear your kicks and they will crumble. That's why I wear a different pair at the gym every day. There we go. I see a lot of people at the gym. They be wearing their Jordans. Like I see a lot of people at the gym wearing some heat. I'm telling you guys, people at the gym, they'll be going in the gym with like, Jordan, like Jordan 3s, Jordan 1s, Jordan anything, Jordan.
Good morning, Ruffy. Good morning, collection family.
Under 50% humidity and under 68, preferably. Yeah, that's at M264. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Don't store in garage. Yeah, I store all my stuff in the closet, man. I don't know. Imagine if like you store like stuff like at a certain spot and then like it's either like it crumbles and it just gets damp, or if it like gets moldy. Ugh. Imagine that. I feel like that's a video that we'll see very soon. What do you guys think? I think that's a video that we'll see very soon where like someone leaves all their shoes in a specific room or a closet or something like that. And what's it called? And then it ends up getting moldy. That'd suck, honestly, respectfully. That would really, really suck. I think that's a video that we will probably see very soon. I work at the gym. I wear something new every week. People call me just to ask what's releasing now. Okay. Retro 14's Thunders broke down on me last year. 10-year-old shoe. There you go. People around where I'm from be going to the gym in blazers. Yeah, there's a lot. You know what? There's a lot of blazers, Nike blazers. There's a lot of people that wear blazers, and I think it's because a lot of people like blazers because they're flat. When they go do leg day, I see a lot of women and men during leg day. They be wearing blazers. They love blazers at the gym. Glad I live where it's warm and not humid. Yeah, all mine are stored in a closet that has no windows. Won't see this with Yeezy. Nah, absolutely not. I think the gym is the best place to wear your shoes. Plus, there's a lot of people there. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you could wear your shoes anywhere if you want to. Someone at the gym wears Travis Mochas to work out. Yeah, I've seen maybe one Travis Scott so far at the gym. I've seen a couple Kobe's. I just see mostly like Jordan 1 highs, Jordan 13s. I've seen a couple times at the gym. But I mean, listen, have you ever heard about the going to the gym like you look good, you feel good type deal? That's like the quote going to the gym. You look good, you feel good. Air Trainer 1s are the best, great for the gym. Yeah, there's a lot of shoes you could wear at the gym. Can you bring some toilet paper to your bathroom? I ran out in here. Oh my gosh. Jordan 13's all time most comfortable for me. I mean, you don't necessarily have to wear the most comfortable shoe at the gym. I probably, out of all shoes, if I would choose any Jordan, right, to wear at the gym, I probably won't wear a Jordan 4. That is one that I wouldn't wear as a Jordan 4. I'm all for wearing your shoes, but getting your stank ass feet in $500 shoes is crazy. I mean, listen, people can do whatever they want with their sneaker. It's better to wear your shoes and actually, you know, benefiting to wearing your shoes somewhere at the gym versus letting it sit in your closet or sitting it right here, you know? I mean, isn't it the same thing as like wearing a pair of shoes all day? I don't know. I mean, eventually, you know, if you're, regardless, your feet's gonna stink anyways. I mean, I never heard someone that has like really good smelling feet. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Everyone's feet stinks when they wear a shoe all day, when you're on your feet all day. Kobe's are loaded up on Foot Locker, peeps. Yeah, expect those Kobe's to drop at Foot Locker for sure. The doctor told me if I'm going to work out to wear either Air Maxes, ones, or the Nike Free once my Achilles is completely healed. You know, Ollie, I think you wear whatever, if you're like recovering from like some sort of surgery, or like, you know, anything that, you know, involves any of your foot, I think you should buy a shoe that, you know, fits you, that you know that it's comfortable, you know, because sometimes, you know, people will recommend sneakers and then when you put it on, you're just like, oh, this is not comfortable at all. So Rafi already talking about feet this morning. Oh gosh. For Breeze, my shoes don't hate. Wash your damn feet. Jordan 4s are not the most, are not that comfortable to wear to the gym. No way. Oh, absolutely no way. I'd rather wear like a Jordan 1 or something. No, my feet don't stink. Yeah, all right. Your feet don't stink. Yeah, all right. If you wore a pair of shoes all day at like some sort of carnival, or like you've been walking all day for more than like 6, 7, 8 hours, you telling me your feet don't stink or somewhat sweaty? Come on now. I wear my shoes, Rami says. Rami says he wears his shoes because I know what day they shock drop. Randy says he knows what day they shock drop. What, tomorrow? I haven't worn some of my first Kobe's Prochos that I released 3 years ago. Still in the box. Haven't touched. You think this will happen soon if I don't take them out? I don't think it necessarily. I don't know if they'll do it to Kobe's. I know Jordans are sneakers that will definitely crumble, but I don't know about Kobe's, man. I don't know. I took Taxi 1s back to Shoe Palace. 4's the lost founds. Wait, who deleted that comment? Mine's don't, bro. Honestly. It's so funny how like you guys say my feet don't smell. Honestly, like I just imagine you guys just picking up your foot and like smelling your toes. Like, is that what you guys do? I'm assuming he's like, yeah, bro, I promise you my feet don't stink. Look, I'm gonna smell it myself. Hey Raph, you get a pair backdoored last night from Travis team? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. People are so insecure. You can even see something like water coming out of them. Wait, what? Wait, what? Anti-sweat technology. Yeah, like I said, my feet don't stink. Clean socks, clean shoes. All my shoes smell new, still on. I gotta wear them. For actual workout shoes, it's the Metcons, not the 9s, because the whole side panels have been ripping off. Okay. Show them, Raph. Lick the heel. How about, you know what, Rami? Rami, we're gonna cancel your battle in December. I just called it. We're canceling Rami's battle for December. We're canceling it. We're canceling it. It's off. Rami's sneaker SB battle with influence. It's not happening in December. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Officially, you heard it here. Rami influence sneaker battle December. Not happening. What up, Raf? Babooey, what up, man? Little progress on y'all minds this morning. Yeah, well, it is Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday. Some of y'all feet don't stink because you don't leave the house, Peyton says. I took my sweat glands off it, my feet, so my feet don't sweat anymore. Okay. I'm holding you to it, Raf. Yeah. Left a sneaker battle. Hate to say it, this SB collection definitely didn't impress me. He need a redemption. It's okay. The chat picked influence already, and it's not till December. Yeah, Rami. Sorry, Rami. The battle ain't happening. Rami, you gotta keep your dude. You already broke your You already broke your bet. You already broke your bet. Them Travises are not worth it. Disqualified. Unless you have the latest Conda socks technology. Yeah, I don't know. Disqualified is crazy. No, I always like giving Rami crap. That's what happens when Raiders fans don't get their way. Yeah. Rami just thinks he could just get his way. Rami just thinks he could get his way all the time, huh? All the time, just getting his way. All the time. DQ'd, he says. Y'all signed a contract. There's no contract signed, but it's the moral of having a bet. But obviously we all know that we're not taking bets with Rami. We all know we're not taking bets with Rami. We're not taking bets with Rami. Rami won't pay up. Come on, man. They keep going lower. I love it. What's up with the Bred 4s? Bred 4s. We have to. I think something's gonna happen this week for Bred 4s. We most likely will see an exclusive access. Most likely we'll see an exclusive access on for the Bred 4s. All right, KT, just definitely tap in with us. We'll see what happens this week, because it's so crazy, because like this month is actually going by pretty quick for some reason. I feel like it's already the second week of February, but it's not. It's only February 5th. There's only what, 29 days? Is it 29 days or is it, hold on. Let's see. It's 29 days. So we got a short month. After y'all let him show a teal arrow box instead of the blue arrow box, he knew he could get away with anything. Right. Right. Bred 4 shock drop is tomorrow. It is tomorrow, Rami. Y'all been saying that for the last 4 weeks. What? Nothing's going to happen, bro. Alan says, I think there's going to be an exclusive access for sure. There's definitely going to be an exclusive access. That's for sure. In EA next week. It is leap year. How do we know that guy's shoes aren't the late 90s, early 2000 model? Look at the boxes. I don't know. We're just assuming that's it, but it's really nothing that deep. Check general chat on Discord. Okay, give me a second here real quick. I got to shut down general chat. I forgot that general chat is it's the weekend. We got to shut it down. All right, let me see. Or, excuse me, the weekday. Ain't nobody gonna wear... Oh, my gosh. What is that? You see this, chat? Dude, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. Yo, send me the link. I'm gonna buy this for the Super Bowl. The price is dropping. The guys that paid $500 sick right now, 100%. That's why it's like, Mondo, you're 100% correct. That's why I told people not to pay resale, man. Like, there's no point. There's no point of paying resale. Like, I don't know. I feel like paying $500 for a GR. Listen, you could do whatever you want with your money, but spending $500 for a GR or $500 to $600 is insane to me. Like, I'm just wondering what the resellers are telling you guys, or telling some people. Hey man, these are gonna be super hard to get. Trust me, bro. This is the best price that you're gonna like. I want to know what goes down in that transaction. I really do. I am genuinely curious of how that transaction goes with like a reseller and a guy that is like wanting to buy the Bred 4s early. You know, I'm just really, really curious. Secure my City of Love pack through the back door, Rami says. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Might as well put a flame to your cash, Raf. I only get one sometimes, but I can help go for you, Ollie. Ollie says. I bet you they don't have to convince them to buy early, or that too, or that too, or that too. It could definitely go both ways. It could definitely go both ways, that they don't have to convince them. They'd be like, bro, I'll grab a pair. How much? What size? Oh, really? What's your Cash App? Venmo? Zelle? I'm sending it right now. Mind you that before prices dip down, resellers were selling the shoe at like 500 plus. 500 plus. Insane. I paid $300 for SB4s. Now I doubled my money. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody needs a backdoor pair for SBs, hit Rami up. Rami has all the plugs, even the butt plugs. If anybody needs any plugs for SBs, hit up Rami. Look, they're already having a deal between him and Ollie in the chat. Anybody need a backdoor plug for SBs? Anybody? I think Rami's hooking people up for retail. Did anyone see the City of Love Paris versions? You know, I'm not a big fan of these SBs. The SBs are coming out. I'm already mentioned my opinion about the SBs. These are okay. These are okay right here. I'm not a big fan of these at all. He says, chill. Rami, what do you expect, dog? Anybody need a plug? Anybody need an SB? Rami got you. Raph is a shock drop this week. Just tap in with us, Hitman. What up, Hitman? What's good, man? What's good, dude? How you doing? The red are trash, and the materials on the beige look they are dirty. I think it was what, satin? The materials on this is satin on these. I'm just not a big fan of them. I think the Kobe's I think low-key are going to be limited this week, chat. The Kobe's this week, I think are going to be low-key limited. If you look at the Kobe's that are dropping this week, the Kobe's this week, there are freaking, what's it called? There are a 10-minute raffle on the Kobe's. There are a 10-minute raffle. Did anyone actually hit on the new Travis's? Well, Sneaker Twitter posted like maybe 2 W's, I think. I don't know. There was only a few that I saw on Twitter. Hope Rami has 592 for us all. Don't share if you can't share with everyone, LMAO. Those Kobe's are disgrace. These Kobe's are actually pretty nice. Out of the two, obviously the purple one's gonna be like the most popular one, but this one is my favorite out of the two Kobe's. Kobe 8 Protros. These the 8s are nice, man. The 8s are nice. These are freaking fire. Something about this aqua colorway is really, really nice. The purple, cool, but this colorway is actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pass on these SBs. It's lacking creativity. I secured my pair of the Burgundy City of Love for $160. I don't like much of the white pair. They're really just making anything with Kobe on it now. What are you talking about? This has been Shark. Listen, even before Kobe's passing, all right, RIP to Kobe, like they've been coming out with colorways like this even before. Like if you've been collecting Kobe's or if you're a fan of Kobe Bryant shoes, they were coming out with colorways like this all the time with different of obviously his new silhouettes like the Kobe 9s, 10s. They were coming out with all types of different colorways. Like they're just not just throwing this on there just to put Kobe's name on it. It's just not like it doesn't work that way. I mean, they've been doing this for a long time. All right, going forward with the Kobe's, even when they do drop KDs, I don't think there's going to be a lot of them that will drop. I don't think there's going to be many of them. I think that we're talking about roughly maybe like 60,000 a piece, maybe less than that. So, these are going to be dropping, I believe, Thursday on the 8th. So today's Monday, 6. Yeah, Thursday. It looks like these are dropping Thursday. Girl Dad is better than both of these. Yeah, the Girl Dad one, those are the Kobe 4s, which Kobe 4s are really comfortable. I'm a big fan of that color of that shoe, 100%. The Girl Dad Kobe 4s. I'm assuming that one's going to be pretty limited too. Kobe's stock numbers are 70K on the purple and 50K on the turquoise. Of course, they made the aquas a little bit more limited. So Omar is saying stock numbers are at 70,000 for the purple and 50,000 on the aquas. Too bad Kobe colorways. Wait, what colorways do you guys want though? Like like what colorways do you guys want? Listen, chat, like these are like not made to wear casually, right? This is made to just wear on the court. You feel me? Like if you look at like basketball shoes nowadays, like what they make for like, for instance, like Jaw ones, Devin Booker's, who else? Like if you think about any LeBron's, right? It's always like so many different colorways. This is, of course, it's not going to be the most ideal colorways, but this is just not meant to wear casually. But unless you guys want to wear it casually, sure. Still ugly for court shoes, in my opinion. I don't think they're too bad. Maybe because I've liked like bright colors on the court. Like if I wear, like that's why I love my Grinches and I love my reverse Grinches because of the bright colors. I love that. So like the purple is super simple because we all know the Lakers colorway with the purple and white. But I don't know, maybe that's the reason why I like these ones. These look more for the WNBA. I'm grabbing a pair to hoop in. Devin Booker's need a whole redesign. They could have done without the numbers. I guess so. I feel like the numbers are fine. They could have done without the numbers. That looks like a kid shoe. It's a mid shoe. Do you like the New Balance 480s? I haven't looked at them, Gooseby. I think it's just the patterns, the shoes numbers not doing it for me. Yeah, I guess it's not for everybody, right? I guess it's not for everybody for sure. I think the Kobe's, all the Kobe's that they do drop, I think they're going to sell out. I think they're definitely going to sell out. Rafi, SneakerCon in Philly is again on 2/12. If I don't get Air Jordan 4 on the release date, via retail, I might be cool. They're not taxing. I'm pretty sure if you go to a sneaker con, they're gonna be taxing on the fours regardless. But if you want to pay the price, you can. But I mean, who knows that you could come across someone that's still gonna be taxing off the shoe. So if I were you, if you go to sneaker con, right, and if the Bred 4s, you know, drop during that time, so you said 217, don't don't pull the trigger on just like the first table that you see. I always tell people that. Do not pull the trigger on the first price that you see, because you may get a better price at a different table. Got you scratching your head, Raph. Facts. Any Kobe's will sell out 100%. It doesn't matter what colorway, what silhouette they drop. Kobe's will sell out. I don't feel these Kobe's either. Nike, I need the SB. You said, is that what you just said? You need the EA. Rafi, what are your thoughts on the Jumpman Jacks? I've seen like 4 different colorways. The mocha colorway is not my favorite one. My favorite one is the red swoosh, or the off-white cream look one. Those were my favorite ones. I don't really care for the olive colorway, but they're not too bad. I would like to see them in hand to see how they fit. They kind of look narrow in a way because they have that strap on the forefoot. Wait till the end of the sneaker con to buy. Cheaper prices, Rami says. You talking about, I don't know how many days they're going to be out in Philly. They just had a sneaker con in San Antonio. They had a sneaker con San Antonio. I don't know if any of you guys went to sneaker con San Antonio, but I heard that it wasn't really popping like that. I'm telling you guys, sneaker events right now are just not the same right now. I think right now people are just tired of seeing all the same things that like if you go to a sneaker con maybe once or twice, like just to look casually, just be a casual and just go look to see what they have, you're gonna realize that they all have the same thing. I feel like some people go there for a purpose, meaning like, say if you want to sell shoes, trade, buy, sure. But if you're there to look, you're gonna be looking at the same thing. I'm so hyped for the Jackie Robinson's Air Maxes. There you go. Travis Scott's and Kobe's always sell out. Travis Scott and Kobe's always sell out. Yeah, 100%. San Antonio is trash though. Well, I just heard that it wasn't as popping, but I mean, I don't know. They all tax, so people are over it. It's mainly for resellers now. I mean, I'm sure some resellers are hurting, dude. Dude, you know how, like I said, you have to pay like $500. That's how much is to buy a table at SneakerCon. It's like $500. Just imagine that. Just imagine that, chat. Spending, like, as a reseller, spending $500. Like, listen, spending $500 to buy a SneakerCon table. Just know you have to sell more than $500 to get your money back. Plus, with all like, shipping all your shoes, bringing all your shoes, paying all that gas to get all your shoes and all set up and stuff like that. The labor. Like, you better hope that you're going to, be making more than $500 at that event. If you're a reseller, why are you going to sneaker events? To try to make sales? To make a sale? I mean, it's more factors to that, John. You feel me? Like, if you're a reseller, of course you're gonna want to go to sneaker events to try to make a sale. Like, of course. I mean, it's not only just to make a sale. It's not only trying to make a sale. It's also it's a way to it's a way to network. It's not only just to be there to sell shoes. Of course, that's like the main factor. But networking a little bit. Meeting people. You don't know who you could come across, A lot of people definitely turn to Whatnot, 100%. I've seen more and more resellers that I know that go to Whatnot and sell a lot of their pairs. It's easier to make sales in person. There's no fees involved. Exactly. It's definitely because some people convince me like, oh, all right, well, then you have to pay the fees on like StockX and this. Yeah, it's also giving your business exposure. Exactly. It's networking, you know, building some clients. You know, that's why you see when I go to sneaker events, I people always give me like their cards, like, you know, like their reselling cards. They'd be like, hey, hit me up. Here's my card. I'll give you a card real quick. It's definitely trying to build some clientele 100%. It's not just go there to make a sale. At sneaker events, resellers are trying to sell for over market value and buyers are trying to get steals. Yeah. What the thing is, it's like, it's crazy. Like, well, I guess that's how business works, right? Because you see resellers, right? They sell it and they sell it at a certain price and they'll tax the hell out of the shoes. But then when they go to tables, be like, come on, bro, like the shoe is going for like this and this and this and this, and you're like, you're selling it for this. I don't know. It's have you guys ever thought about that? Like, I've seen videos where like resellers will sell it at like a premium price, right? And then they go to other sneaker tables to get inventory, and they start complaining about about the seller's prices. Be like, hey bro, can you knock it down to this, bro? Like the price goes for this much. It's like obviously they got to make money off the shoe, right? It's got to be a win-win situation on both sides. People are looking for steals on whatnot. Seen some shoes sell for 1 to 4 compared to StockX, especially starting at 1 auction. Yeah, I know what I got, head ass. No tax on cash under the table. Yeah, never bargain with the clients, so I stay away from events that have other sellers. You're spending for a place to stay. You got to get there. You gotta eat. Probably paying $3,000 for the whole trip, then probably buying more shoes too. Yeah, let's do a coin flip, right? Capitalism at its finest, right? Exactly. You always the seller always has to win at the end of the day, right? That's just how it goes sometimes. The seller always has to win. But there's a lot of sellers out there that are pretty desperate just to move their pairs, because who knows how long they be sitting with like Panda Dunks, dude. I think that is like the main struggle for resellers right now, is trying to get rid of the regular Dunks. Like, it is. I think that's the tough one. Coin flips have gotten out of hands. I like the excitement of it, but now everyone it does it and it's annoying. What you talking about? Coin flips, like, be like, all right, you get, if it's heads, then I get it for like $40 off, right? Is this something like what people do? If it's not a major corporation, I'm always bargaining. A lot of fakes on whatnot. How's the sizing on the Kobe 8s? Does anyone know? Kobe 8s run small. All Kobe's run small, man. I always go a half size up on all my Kobe's. I never go true to size, but that's totally up to you. I know my foot. You know your foot more than I do. All right. So I can get pandas for $70 euros now. Retail is 110. Oh, you could get pandas for under retail easily. You could get Panda Dunks easily for under retail, easily. Way under retail. It's just crazy. It took like how many years for Panda Dunks to really hit retail? What? Like, so they started 2020, 2021. So like 3 years. I like selling sellers have to pack up 95% of them back after the show. Yeah, I know resellers. When I go to sneaker events, I'll be asking the resellers like, yo, how you doing today? And they'll be honest, be like, bro, I'm hurting. Like, just because they have a smile on their face, or like, I'm telling you, like, there's, when you go to sneaker events like sneaker cons, I'm sure there's tables out there that are really, really hurting. I'd be asking almost every single one of them sometimes when I'm at events. I'd be like, yo, how you doing, bro? How you doing in sales? I said, man, I'm low-key hurting. Or they'll be like, oh no, we're doing good. They'd be flipping over $500 five sometimes. What's the size in the Kobe 8s? Harrison Barnes says. Like I said, I would go half size up, bro. Half size up, but it's totally up to you. Totally up to you how you wanna go about with your Kobe's. Some people will say true to size, but like I said, for me, I always go a half size up on my Kobe's and they fit fine. So it's totally up to you. Totally your own preference. So honestly, the last sneaker event that I went to was, I think it was Sneaker Expo San Francisco. I don't know when that was, but it was a while back ago. I think the next sneaker event that I'm going to is probably the one in Seattle. It's another Sneaker Expo. That's going to be in May. And then I think I'm gonna try to go down to SneakerCon LA this year. That's their fault for putting such a big high price for their shoes. Yeah, but I don't know. I would like to see how sneaker cons are, or like sneaker events are in 2024. And I kind of want to, dude, that's what I was kind of thinking. Maybe I should do like some sort of interview at like the sneaker event and like interview every single reseller. But I don't know if they'll be honest with me if how well they're actually doing in the reselling game. Because I feel like it could be a good thing or a bad thing to try to get into. Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that is it bad to get into this reselling game now, or do you guys think this is a perfect time? Because I feel like if you get into the sneaker game today, right? I feel like it could be a bad thing or it could be a good thing, because a good thing is there's a lot more inventory for people to pick and choose, right? I feel like you could pick and choose what you want to sell. It'll be easier to get inventory, but at the same time, I feel like it's still bad to get into it because of how bad the market is for a lot of silhouettes. I don't know. I feel like there's good and bads with it. What do you guys think? I'm not a reseller myself, so I don't know. Is it bad because sneakers are sitting? Every answer they give you will be Panda Dunks, even if you're not talking about it. If you don't have the right connections at the moment. Yeah, I feel like it's all about clientele. If like you have good clientele, for instance, like big major resellers, for instance, that you see on YouTube, 2Js, right? 2Js, Sneak City, what's it called? Sneak City, Common Hype. Who else? I mean, Soul Resell. I feel like those guys are definitely, you know what I mean, are already established and they have good clientele. What up, Soul Premise? Soul Premise, what's good, dude? I'm still salty about the drop last night. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people were. Some people didn't even know about the drop, but shout out my boy Soul Premise in the building. What's good, bro? Shout out my boy Soul Premise. I'm getting all my grails for the cheapest, especially the OG Yeezys. If you're getting into the sneaker game today, buy a bunch of inventory and market your page. Then go out on sales and steals in March when people get their tax returns. Yeah, when I be taxing like mud, I don't go there to the store anymore. I think for the side hustle, it's good, but to quit a job and resell full time, I don't know how you'll survive, honestly. Yeah. I knew because of the Discord. Shout out my boy Soul Premise in the building. Yeah, by the time I pinged it, it was clipped. So, yo, Soul Premise, we gotta talk soon, bro. Soul. And we gotta talk soon, bro. We gotta talk soon. We definitely gotta talk soon, bro. Hit me up. Hit me up. Hit my line. We gotta talk soon. Have you heard of Soul Seattle, Raph? Yes, I'm very close friends of Soul Seattle out there in Everett. You're talking about the one in Linwood, Soul Super K. I love their inventory. Super K, if you know Soul Seattle out there in Linwood, really great. I always recommend that people coming out to Seattle to go visit Soul Seattle because they have really good inventory. Really good inventory. Really good inventory. Good people out there. I think it's they're ran by Kevin and Brian, two good friends of mine. So if you're out there in the Seattle Linwood area, make sure you hit them up. So Soul Premise, I need a code. Yo, use my code, Orlando. All right. Yeah, if you listen, Soul Premise is good people. That is the family right there. Listen. I listen. I've been Soul. We'll talk soon, bro. We'll talk soon. If y'all could only choose one between Supreme SBs and Udos, what would you choose? I'm biased because I like the Supreme SBs, so I'll probably go Supreme SBs. All right. Soul Premise is 5 minutes from my house. There we go. Sneaky link didn't work. Ollie says. Soul Premise is on the go, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely using one of my bags for. I always use Soul Premise bags. I always use the smaller ones because they fit me right. On Soul Premise bags, I haven't used it in a while because I haven't traveled, but since I'm traveling in a couple weeks, that is definitely the bag I'm definitely using. Sneakers are down, but farts are on the rise. Can we please get some fire releases this year? What do you mean releases? I have a few duffel bags. There you go. If you guys don't know, my code is still active for Soul Premise. My code is still active is Rafi Collects. If you guys ever want to use a code for Soul Premise, I always see a bunch of stuff on eBay from them, and we'll probably buy stuff from them. There we go. There you go. I bought the Soul Premise mystery leather bag, and I scored huge. Got the Texas Longhorn color bag. There you go. There you go. Hey Raf, I love shoes, but I also want to resell. I don't have a bunch of capital. What do you think I should do? I start shoe quick flips. Any tips? I'm not the biggest. I'm not any of a reseller type person, but I've been in the game for long enough to give you tips and tricks, I guess. But the number one thing that I just talked about is definitely clientele. You know, build, you know, obviously I feel like anyone in here could build some capital, but building clientele is definitely going to be easy, or not easy, but like the most important thing. Like anyone in here could be a reseller. Absolutely. Anybody in here could be a reseller, but I feel like you building clientele is going to be the biggest thing for people to come back to you, right? They're going to rely on you, be like, yo, bro, like you got to be kind of big headed with it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much competition in the sneaker game, mostly in the reselling side, because everyone wants to eat, right? There's a lot of people that could eat as a reseller. Anybody can, but you have to sell yourself, man. Like seriously, hey bro, like, hey, if you need any steals or deals, come to me, bro. You know what I mean? Like if you scratch their back, they'll scratch yours type deal. You feel me? Like it's definitely clientele number one. Like clientele is the number one. Like anyone could make an Instagram, you know, buy inventory. Anyone could do that. But like in order for people to buy inventory, like you got to go find people to make deals with, you know. If you want to resell, start by buying shoes in your community. Fastest way to make money and flip fast. Exactly. Building clientele locally is going to be key too. Building clientele locally is key. So used it for the first time this past December, and it worked great. Love Soul Premise bags. Yeah, facts, dude. Big facts. I always get worried with the crazy overhead, especially with the bricks and mortar stores. Yeah, I feel you. All seriousness, can sneaker resale shops continue to maintain prevalent and make money with little to no margin? I don't know. That's a good question, because like, you know, I ask the same, you know, the same questions all the time. You know, I ask the same questions all the time. It's like, how's like, you feel me? Like when a reselling store is, you know, around or up for a long time, right? And like you kind of go by their stores like, man, how are they still open? You know, like listen, even like the stores in the mall, like, you know, like there'll be like some reseller stores in my mall that's been there for a long time. It's like, damn, like they must be making a lot of sales, like big sales, if like they have their store still open, you know, because they got to pay rent, right? You got to pay rent inside the mall, right? Sneaker reseller shops usually don't last long. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. It all just depends, you know. All just depends. The only other guy here near me does a consignment pairs only, so I could get my pairs off him now. Yeah, some stores do consignment still. Consign, some stores don't. Like for instance, like Sneak City, they own all their pairs that they buy. Like they don't consign at all. Soul Seattle, I know Super K kind of brought up Soul Seattle. They actually consign pairs as well. They buy and consign as well. So let's see. I don't know how they do it, honestly, especially in the area NY. The math ain't mathing. Yeah, the Bred 4's Reimagine will be down to retail when it releases. I don't know, man. You know what, David? I'd be very, very surprised. Listen, you know what? I'd be very, very surprised if if Bred 4s hit retail on release day. Like after release day, when it's settled and done, I'd be very surprised if it hits retail. Very. The only one in my area has gotten shut down soon. Never anyone in there is all used trashed. I feel like being a reseller all depends on your plug prices and how fast you can move them. Something is about volume and not the premium price. I think most of those stores have heavy volume. Yeah, maybe they probably invested their money from the past 3 years. I mean, sure. I mean, 100%. But even if they make sales, right? I mean, that's a big margin of how much they could sell. I mean, if you're selling a $400 or $500 shoe every single day, or like how many shoes that they could sell a day, is still a lot of money. My dude had a store for 3 years and just closed in mid 2023. He's still selling on IG and Snapchat. And he's doing even better now than ever. Yeah, I mean, not everybody could be as successful as like Sneak City, as Common Hype, and 2J's. I feel like they've been established. They've been around the game for so long, where like they're known, and they have a platform that could support them. So I mean, a lot of people take inspiration from those people. So says, do people with money will pay crazy prices for straight up stupid shit? Yeah, sure. Hope the family is well, bro. Keep up the solid work. Shouts to my boy, That's Easy T in the building. What's good, man? Do you use the commuter bag for Soul Premise? I do not. I use a duffel bag. And I also use this. I use this. This is like my go-to bag right here. I haven't used it in a while, but this is the bag that I normally use on the daily. When I go to sneaker events, I put my camera in here. I put everything in here. I haven't used it in a while. I'm still trying to have Soul Premise send me the red one. I want the all red one. Or is it the all brown one? Look, I still have a bunch of stuff from like sneaker events. Like I have a keychain right here that I have. What else do I have in here? I have chapstick for my chappy ass lips. What else do I have? Dude, I haven't opened this bag since the last event that I went to. I have some socks, an Apple Watch charger, and that's it. I haven't opened this bag in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. What else is in here? I got a Rode mic in here. Apple Vision. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm telling you guys, the Apple Vision Pro stuff is gonna die down. The Apple Vision Pro, like I've seen so many videos on Twitter with Apple Vision Pro stuff. That shit's gonna die down. I personally think that shit's gonna die down. Right now, it's like super, super hype. We all know going forward with Apple products, we all know how that kind of goes once everything is established. Like it just got introduced, right? Like the whole Apple Vision Pro thing, it just got introduced. Some people are curious. The retail is at $3,500, so you're gonna be paying like $4,000 for the Apple Pro. I promise you, if you look at the history about Apple products, it's gonna die down. It's definitely gonna die down. Right now, it's all social media stuff where like people are wearing it in public. Driving in a Tesla with the Apple Vision. Like, come on now. Like, are we like, what are we? What is this? Wall-E? Like, you feel me? Like, it's gonna die quick. 100%. It is. If you look at everything, it's gonna be on sale at Costco. Listen, it's gonna be at sale at Costco for like 2 bands or 1.5K. Okay. You won't catch me wasting my money offer. It is crazy. Like, the more videos I've seen, like with the Apple Vision Pro, like the more dangerous it's about to get. Yeah, I know Roscoe got one, and I know he's been having fun with it, but it's not me knocking him, right? It's just like all the videos I've seen, what I've seen on social media. Like that's what I've seen. I'm just kind of observing what I see on social media. Like it's pretty ridiculous. Like I don't know. I just feel like it's another Apple product that Apple comes out with, and then eventually they're going to upgrade it to another Apple Vision Pro 2.3, some shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like AirPods. and come out with another AirPods and another one and another one. You know, I already told my girl, I was like, watch. The thing is with Apple Vision Pro, I get how cool it is, but once like technology ends up upgrading in the near future, it's going to turn into sunglasses, you know? They're going to have sunglasses to a point where like that's the Apple Vision Pro 10.0, you know what I mean? Because like the thing is the Apple Vision Pro is like, it's huge. It's a huge ass goggle, right? It's heavy. It's made out of glass. You know, it's just way too bulky for any normal person that would wear it, you know? It's like when the VR, you know, came out in the PS, like we already talked about, when the VR came out in the PS4, that was a huge deal. People were going crazy over that. People wanted that shit. And then eventually it just slowly died down. It's going to be the same thing with the Apple Vision Pro. Do you remember the Google Glass that was way before our time? Yeah. How many of you take advantage of the sneaker politics shake back Sunday? I just got the Bred 4s. There you go. Yeah, I saw that. Someone wore driving the Cybertruck. Yeah. It's probably going to take them until the 3rd generation and the average person to get into it. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, the average Joe it's easier. Like, I get it. You can multitask with it. You could put a YouTube video on this side. You could put your work on this side. Like any average Joe or any average person that has a job or a hobby or anything like that, most of the work that a lot of people do nowadays is on their phone. Any social media, whether it's on a PC, a laptop, or on the phone. Like, it's just the devices that we use nowadays is just more convenient. Like, you telling me that having a pair of goggles on your face 24/7 is convenient? I don't think it is. Having a phone is convenient. Having a laptop, you put it in a backpack, go to the airport, flip it over, boom. Easy to turn off, put it back in it's more convenient. I just don't think putting a pair of goggles on your face and walking around with it is convenient. I just don't think it is. Just tagged you on Twitter with a couple videos. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't know how much the battery lasts. I'm assuming the battery life is pretty long. I think you could switch out batteries too. Like, see, all these are just for content. Like, you feel me? Like, at this point, people going out to public and wearing this, like, it's like wearing the big red boots. People are gonna look at you like, what is this guy doing? And what does he have on? You know, this is. I'm just saying, you're not gonna see like millions of thousands of people outside with Apple Vision Pros. Like, you're just not. Life doesn't work that way. The battery is horrible, I've heard. And like I said, this is the first time that, you know, Apple's came out with this product. You know, so clearly it's brand new to a lot of people. It's interesting, it's different, but I just don't see it lasting long. Might as well put right, exactly. Soon enough, it's gonna be a helmet. At the Celtics game, of course, I'm wearing them. I'm telling you, it's an attention grabber. Did you see Aiden and Cardi's situation? No, I saw Aiden's and 21 Savage's situation. I saw that. Wow, seeing it out in public looks crazy. I mean, it's a crazy device, 100%. It is. What's the wire for? You know what? I don't know what the wire is for. It could be that you have to connect I don't know if it's for the battery. It could be for the battery. I think it's for the battery. So if anybody's asking what's the cord for, I think it's connected to the battery. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. It could be the battery. It's either the battery or it's connected to your phone. But I think the phone is just a Bluetooth, I believe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you look at these videos, chat, like, it doesn't. I don't know. Like, let's all like be honest here. Like, you're telling me like everybody is gonna own this? No, not everybody is. There's this. I don't know. I'll wait for a plastic version of. Oh yeah, dude. There's already people like different bootleg companies gonna make this same thing. People like attention. Yeah, I guess so. $3,500, chat, mind you. Is you're paying $4,000 for this device. It's just not. I just don't think it's convenient. Yeah, I just don't think it's convenient. It looks cool, but pinching the air like a crackhead. I just thought, like, the thing is, like, this could be a bad thing or a good, like, it could be a really bad thing. One thing, first thing is first, driving with it, idiot. Like, you're an idiot. That's basically texting and driving. 1. 2, right? 2, you could get robbed. Like, knowing that some people know that this shit costs like what, $4,000, like someone could just rob your ass for this shit, dude. Like, I wouldn't wear it in public, but I guess it's the whole point of having it, right? Is wearing it in public. It's a bulky ass goggles, man, looking like Willy Wonka. Convenient for the non-social people. Yeah, if someone pulls a wire, you're going to be heated. Yeah, especially that doesn't seem safe at all. It doesn't. It's not. Yeah, the stupid long one. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's the first product, and I'm sure Apple is gonna upgrade it. Upgrade it to a new one where it's more convenient for people to wear. It's like when they first came out with like the iMac, you know. It's a down payment on a car. WTF? Yeah, $4,000 is insane. And me personally, like I told you guys, like the whole Cybertruck thing, like I'm not a big fan of the car, but it's weird looking. But I'd like to see it, but I don't think I'd ever own it. Even walking in the streets wearing it, stupid, because you can easily get hit by a car. Well, yeah. I mean, you could still see the public, you could still see people, but when you're distracted with all your social media everywhere, like imagine wearing this in the car and then you have like a YouTube video like on the left side of your face, and then you try to look at your blind side, but you can't because the YouTube video that you're watching is blocking your blind side. I think the same guy got pulled over. He got pulled over by a cop. Because he had the Apple Vision Pro in his face, like he had it on, and he got pulled over. Like, that goes for cars and gens. I'm gonna be honest, if they don't make a gaming for this headset, they won't sell a lot. Yeah, well, I just feel like in the gaming side of Apple, they're not very. I don't think Apple product is good when it comes to the gaming side. Like, they don't really promote too much stuff. Like, you could do like, there's like side games that you could play on the Apple Vision Pro. Like, you play a couple games that's already installed with the Apple Vision Pro, but Apple is not really they don't really make it convenient for gamers to use, if that makes sense, with their products. Like, I would say like Apple products are terrible when it comes to any gaming. I'm watching you right now through my Apple glasses. I'm driving, also checking emails and StockX. Oh gosh. Gonna play Temple Run. Imagine playing GTA 6 in these. Yeah, I think it looks stupid on someone's face, especially in public. Yeah, I mean, it does look a little goofy, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna upgrade like throughout the years. You know, what up, Bobby? What's good, dude? I'm my boy Bobby Souls in the building. What's good, man? Watching Rafi with the Vision Pros. I have no games on my phone at all. Yeah, I just feel like Apple products are just terrible when it comes to games. Like, you can't download a lot of good games that you want on any Apple product. You know, why they charge $4,000 for the Vision Pro, man? I don't know. I mean, I think it's because they know that people will buy them. With anybody that's a big fan of Apple product, people will pay the price. That's the reason why it's so much money. And plus, what you could do with the product, right? Have you heard of the Canon 3R50 and would you recommend it? I don't know what that is. Oh, you're talking about the camera. I use Sony. All my cameras that I use is Sony. I have the A6500 is what I stream with, A65. And then for vlogging, I don't even know where my camera's at. I use the A7 III. It looks like they added some electronics stuff to swimming goggles. It really looks pathetic. I mean, it's not for everybody, right? It's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody. Kobe raffle on Kith app. Okay. Shout out to my boy Johnny Wick. Kobe raffle on Kith. Looks like Kith raffle is now live on the Kith app or the Kith website. Google will drop something cheaper soon. Yeah, I'm sure. Now that Apple came out with this product, that's what I'm saying. Other like either bootleg companies or like, you know, Microsoft, Google, they're gonna come out with something similar. It's always like that. It's a competition it's a market of competition. So like they're probably making something similar as we speak, and people are gonna buy the cheapest one. So I'll buy it for the movies only. It does, but those expensive snowboard goggles, yeah. I just feel like if I wore something like that, I feel like my face would get sweaty. I don't know. I feel like my face would get sweaty. Like even if you wear it out in the like hot, oh my goodness. Imagine that. Imagine wearing that shit out in public and it's like super, super hot outside. It's like 80 degrees and you got people wearing those goggles. Like one thing, you're going to get like a tan line, and two, you're just going to get your Super Bowl gear, Raph. I'm good. I'm ready for the Super Bowl, dude. I'm ready for the Super Bowl. I've been ready. Do you want them goggles, Raph? No. I feel like that shit would not even fit my small ass. Oh, I have a big ass head, dude, but I just feel like that shit would look humongous on my face. I'd rather buy something Balenciaga. You rather buy some Balenciagas? I don't really buy high brand stuff. Like Gucci. Does anybody in here buy like Louis Vuitton, Gucci? What else? Dior. What else is a high brand? Did I say LV? Yeah, LV. I don't really buy those high end stuff. Nightmares are you not reading my replies. Bred 4 raffles. Alan says, where at? Apple Vision Pro Supreme coming soon. It's never gonna happen. No, on Nike they just dropped. Okay. They just dropped apparel. Nike NFL. Let's check it out. Wow, why can I search it up? New arrivals. Is there a link? Hold on, let me see. They look like the measure you the face before you buy. Okay, I wear all that stuff. I get it from Wish. Ben C says. Alan says, I'm a Munir site and social status has the Bred 4s raffles. Wow, there's Bred 4s everywhere, huh? Raffles up for a lot of them. Hold on, let me see. I don't see the NFL stuff. Oh, here we go. Found it. Found it. I was thinking about buying one of these black jerseys, but I was like, NFC champions. I already have a lot of gear for 49ers. Oh, they even have slippers, dude. Just in Christian McCaffrey. I do need a CMC jersey. They're gonna wear white on their on the Super Bowl, and then Kansas City's wearing red. I'll just send you a picture of my wife's purse display closet, trying to convince her to let me. Where'd you, Jay Bays? Where'd you send it on? On Instagram? Okay, I'll check it out here real quick. Give me a second. They're playing in their home jerseys. The home. Well, I don't know if they're all white. It's considered as. I think it's away. They're wearing their. I just know they're wearing white jerseys. They're wearing these. I have a jersey. Give me a second. They're wearing. I know they're wearing white. I don't know if I'm gonna get any gear. I wish 49ers played it with their home. Yeah, they're playing in all white. I think they're playing in the same jersey that they went up against Kansas City in the last Super Bowl meetup. So I believe they're wearing white top with gold bottoms. Why are the jackets grayed out? Not good at all. I'm not sure. I think both teams are gonna be red. It's gonna be interesting. No, it's not. There's no way that they do that. No way. OVO NFL hats were dope. Okay. I'm so excited for this weekend. You guys don't even know. I'm super excited. $45 for a long sleeve. Damn, this is selling out too. I'm gonna wait for the Chiefs Super Bowl tech fleece. Yeah. I'm good. I'm ready for my I'm ready for the gear that I have. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Already got my black and red Mahomes Super Bowl jersey. There you go. There you go. I'm wearing a Kittles jersey. Let's see. I'm wearing a Kittles jersey next week. Yeah. No, my girl's wearing the Kittles jersey. I think I'm gonna go with Bosa. We're wearing a Bosa jersey next week. That's what we're wearing next week, Sunday. Or this Sunday, I guess. Going with Bosa. I need a Fred Warner jersey. That's what I need, a Fred Warner jersey. Bred 4's raffles are up. Yes, Bred 4's raffles are up, guys. On Kith, Alma Munir, and I just got tagged on Twitter with all the raffles. Let's see. Yeah, Alma Munir. What else? Kith. And APB. AFC home team for the Super Bowl this year. It switches every year. Did you see the Niners, the Commanders last night? I did see that. All right, give me a second. Let me check my DMs real quick. Jay Bays, you sent it on Instagram, right? Hold on. I think he said he sent it on Instagram. Jay Bays. Dude, that's like my mom's closet, bro. My mom's closet, dude. All my mom does is collect purses. That's like us sneakerheads, you know, as women's be collecting like purses, and we be collecting shoes. That's a nice ass closet. I'm not gonna lie. You must have a big ass house. You must have a really big house, J Base. Screen printed jerseys are whack. Yeah, Warner would be sick. 54 is a great number. Yeah. He's my he's probably one of my favorite defensive players on the 49ers. Him, Bosa, and Hufanga is my favorite. I wonder if the Chiefs line is gonna hold as much as they have the entire year. I mean, we'll see. It's the Super Bowl, so I think it's just gonna be. I think it's a good matchup. Great teams, both great teams, and I'm excited for it. So. Let's see. Did you see the video of the magic person at the Jets preseason meeting interviewing Hardman, telling him that his team would be in the Super Bowl and would win 31-21, and now he's playing for Kansas City? I did not. Ryan Jacobs arrives March 7th. I'm a pass. OG Jim Rat says I collect everything: shoes, bags, hats. Yeah. I don't know. My girl is not really of a bag person. I mean, she does have a couple bags, but she doesn't like. I think she gets like a new one, maybe like one every other year. Media keeps going on about Purdy not having experience in the Super Bowl. They seem to forget most of them. These 49ers played them before. I hope it's a better game than the last. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these guys have been in this position before that's hungry to win a Super Bowl, right? So, like, that's why it's nice to have, you know, Purdy on that team and then having the guys around him to, you know, make him feel comfortable, you know? It's crazy. On the last Super Bowl run that the Niners had, we had Richard Sherman, dude. I forgot that we had Richard Sherman on that team. We did. I just feel like our team now is a lot more mature. Obviously, we juggled around with Jimmy Garoppolo and got lucky with Brock Purdy. So I mean, the Niners definitely got lucky, because if Jimmy G and Trey Lance didn't go down, who would have known, like, if Brock Purdy would have been a thing? You know, not a big house, but just an extensive remodel. Okay, heard that the AFC teams never won the same year Taylor Swift won the album of the year. I mean, you could talk about all types of conspiracy, Rami. You could, because at the end of the day, no one knew that, no one was even voting for Kansas City to go to the Super Bowl. Okay, so this whole conspiracy thing is just all made up. All of a sudden now Kansas City is going to the Super Bowl. Now everyone will say, I told you so. I told you so. Taylor, it's in the script. This, but everyone was voting for the Ravens. Everybody was. That's why me, Assad could agree that no one, we could agree, because Assad is a huge Kansas City fan and I'm a huge Niner fan, that we could both agree that nobody want any of our teams to go to the Super Bowl. Jamie, I'm so excited to see that. Jamie says, Rafi, what are you going to ignore that The Rock is going to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? I did saw their face-to-face clip. I did see that. I feel like The Rock is going to win. I feel like The Rock is going to win. I hope The Rock wins, but I mean, we would have to wait and see. But I'm definitely going to be watching WrestleMania. So, Swifty winning the Super Bowl, 49ers are better, not going to lie. I mean, obviously the underdogs here going into the Super Bowl is the Kansas City Chiefs. 30 teams can catch these L's for our team that can't catch, as Son says. All teams hold. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a really good showdown. You know, definitely not underestimating Patrick Mahomes, and never underestimated him to begin with. Ravens versus Detroit. It should have been good. I don't know. Regardless, whoever was in the Super Bowl is going to be good regardless, man. Pro wrestling isn't fake. Yeah. It's a setup. F The Rock. It's Cody Rhodes time. Just watching Super Bowl for halftime shows to hear Sweet Victory SpongeBob song. I did see that they're gonna play that. I did see that. Playoff Lamar was 1 for 3 before the AFC Championship. I wasn't surprised Ravens lost. Turn that some-ish sideways and side it straight up, but it wasn't Lamar's fault. I mean, it's a team effort, right? I mean, if you want to talk about like whose fault in their loss in the AFC Championship, it could definitely go both ways. But I mean, it's still a team effort. Anybody could blame whoever, but I mean, a lot of people were saying Zay Flowers had karma because of his taunting that he did the play before that, spinning the ball in his face and then looking over him. You know, so that could have cost them, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I wanted to know, who in the world do you get a Swoosh account? Do you pay for it, or do you have to work for Nike? A Swoosh account? I'm not sure. I don't really be paying attention to the Swoosh account stuff. This time around, it wasn't Lamar's fault. That fumble in the end zone set it off. It really did. It definitely did, for sure. I mean, it would have been a close game if they never got that if they never fumbled the ball. Who knows what the momentum would have been when they had that touchdown? But at the end of the day, it's the plays. The game goes the way it goes, right? That's the same thing with the 49ers game against Detroit and Green Bay. I mean, the Niners being down 17 and went down the road in the third, fourth quarter, 27 unanswered points. So it's like, who would have known, right? And that fumble, I think that fumble recovery, the fumble that Gibbs, he fumbled the ball, that really turned that momentum around for the 49ers for sure. The Ravens would have won if they had Patrick Mahomes. You had to work for Nike to get a swoosh account with all the discounts, I believe Kayla says. Refs questionable calls. I mean, listen, that's the same thing. I mean, you could say that with a lot of different games. You really can. I mean, calls are not going to go in your favor every single game. There's always bad calls in every sport, right? It could go both ways because, like, say if the Ravens got, you know, bad calls or the Chiefs got bad calls, everyone would have been saying the same thing if it was vice versa. So, I mean, I just think bad calls are just, it's part of the game. Bad calls, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'd be pissed too, right? If, you know, if we got a couple bad calls against the Niners. Like, for instance, like, when Purdy got tackled and they didn't call rushing the passer and he was bleeding out his mouth because it was a late tackle right to his helmet, you know, that was some calls that could have been called. But I just kind of learned, you know, watching the game, that's just how it goes, you know. Swifties are going to win the Super Bowl, Timmy, the kid says. I mean, yes, that too, right? Going for fourth down, right, in Detroit, that's kind of on them. They went for fourth down twice, and they didn't get it. They could have easily tied the game. They could have easily tied the game when they were up 20, when they were down 3. It was 27-24, and Dan Campbell decided to go for it and fourth and 3, and they could easily got a field goal out of it, and they didn't. So. And after that play, Niners went down the field and scored a touchdown to go up by 10. Think about it, because if they had went for that field goal, right, it would have tied the game and we would have scored a touchdown. And then after that play that happened, Jared Goff went to score another touchdown and it would have easily just went to OT, you know. But at the same time, there's going to be different scenarios where if the Niners never missed the field goal, you know what I mean, then that would have been a different scenario as well. So imagine they are at the coin toss and Mahomes says, if you shake my hand, you win the Super Bowl. If you don't, you lose. Then Purdy doesn't shake his hand. Purdy's not that type of guy. So Purdy's just not that type of guy to not have sportsmanship. Like he's just a nice dude, you know? So I think we have a really, really good chance. I'm really hoping that we at least win this ball, man. Because if not, then we would be really, real down bad. So they went for it more than any other team on 4th downs in the season, and it backfired this time. I mean, yeah, because you're in a different stage. You're not in the regular season where you could just gamble. You feel me? You can't. You know what I mean? We're in the playoffs. It's hard to really gamble on those type of 4th downs. It's tough, you know. They're very comfortable going 4th downs in the regular season, but coming into the playoffs, we all know that no one's going to be sleeping on 4th downs, you know. Are you going to cry if they lose rap? No, dude, I've been in this position before, dude. Am I going to cry? No, I'm not going to cry. I might cry if they win. You know, I might cry if the Niners win, dude. I've been waiting for this moment, dude. But I'm not gonna cry if they lose. I'd be like, oh, here comes another disappointing fucking year. Go all the way and then lose. Lines were 70% 4th down, so it made sense. Yeah, it made sense for sure. But when you're in critical situations like that, like, do you really gamble? You feel me? Like, it's a win or go home, you know? The percentages don't lie, but you could say the same thing with all the other games, playoff games. Like, you know, all these teams are way better than what the Bucks and the Eagles. The Eagles are a better team. Cowboys and, you know what I mean, the Green Bay Packers. The Cowboys are a way better team. Their record, they're number 2 for a reason. So why didn't they win? You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense that they should have won, but they didn't. Damn gamble, right? Exactly. So it's unfortunate. And plus, I mean, you're going up against a good defense. So but we'll see. Pretty cooked Cam Newton with his reply. Oh gosh, I don't want to hear anything about Cam Newton. Like, when I hear Cam Newton, like, just don't get me wrong, Cam Newton was really great in his prime. Even like RG3, like, I just hate when those guys, mostly RG3, like he talks way too much, like even on social media. I get it, like he loves the game and stuff like that, but man, his injuries definitely got to him. You know, his career kind of ended a little early because of his injuries. But man, that motherfucker just talked to so much, dude. So much. There's a run defense. That is one that I did mention. I'd mentioned that before. Even getting into against the Lions, I said that was one thing that the Niners would have struggled on. Was stopping the run, and because they've struggled stopping the run all season for some damn reason. All of a sudden they just can't stop the run. Chase Young is not good, dude. You can't take that chance in big games like that. Yeah, no running quarterbacks win Super Bowls. You guys need to run the ball all over them. Yeah, well, I mean, I already said this with the Niners that I feel like I wish they could utilize Jordan Mason and as well as Mitchell. But it's all CMC. RG3 made of glass. Yeah, I mean, he had a good run against Washington, but he definitely got hurt. I think what was against the playoff game. Was it the playoff game against the Seattle Seahawks that really hurt him? Alan, thank you so much for the 2-year re-up, bro. Shout out my boy Alan for the 2-year re-up. He says, hey, sorry to interrupt, but Air Mag Crew, shout out to my boy Alan for the 2-year re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I actually have a dog, kennel, Brian says. You talk so much too, bro. I mean, Mike Brown, what do you want me to do? You want me to sit here and not talk? Okay, we'll go mute. That's what happened if I didn't talk on stream. Wow. Wow. Travis Scott dropped last night after the Grammys. So it looks like the Olive Air Jordan 1 lows, Travis is dropping September. Interesting. I thought this would drop near the the holiday season, but I guess not. September 12th. September 12th, chat. And read comments. Most people ignore their viewers. Keep talking to us. D2 World says, I appreciate you, my guy. Well, I try to read every single comment, but it's tough. There is a delay in the chat too. September 12th, the 2024 chat. September 12th. This is easily going to be top 5 sneaker of the year for most people. This is a nice shoe. I need this shoe. If I don't hit, yo, let's see it. If I don't hit on this shoe, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need this sneaker in my life. This is a yapping channel, so get to stepping, Ryan Jacob says. Oh, that's why we call each other. You call me Yappy Collects for a reason. Just yapping all day. Well, September is going to be a good month, boys. September should be a really, really good month, boys. What do y'all think? Copper drop. Copper drop. Copper drop. Cop or drop. Air Jordan 1 low. Travis Scott's olives. Is this top 5 sneaker of the year, chat? I think so. I think this is men's. I don't think this is a woman's exclusive. The ones that is woman's exclusive is the Elkins, the blue and yellows. Those are a woman's exclusive. The vanilla joints, I don't know if those are women's exclusive. I'm not 100% sure. This is easily gonna be like an $900 shoe. Easily. Maybe $1,000, over $1,000 on after release date. This, yeah, actually, I can see this being a $1,000 shoe. This is easily. What do you guys think? $1,000 shoe? I think so. Travis Scott's, like something like this is gonna be worth a lot of money, and it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going up, man. Cop, but we'll get my usual L. Cop to sell. If you cop, wait till the next year and pay resell. Sneaker of the year, Timmy the Kid says. Okay. Better than the cut the checks. Oh, duh, cushy. Whenever I say hard pass doesn't mean it. Yeah. No one's going to pass on the shoe, dude. Nobody is. Could be a cop if it was easily accessible at retail, right? It's going to be tough. It's not going to be an easy. It's not going to be an easy cop. Must cop. Okay. Definitely not an easy cop at all. Definitely going to be tough. Definitely gonna be tough. I could get him now. Canary drops my birthday weekend and all of my wives. There we go. But we all know, Rami, you're gonna use this as trade bait. You're gonna use this and then you're gonna trade for your SB grails. That's probably what you're gonna do, most likely, right? 1000% passing. So well, we'll see. We'll see. Corey said he'll go for my size on Snkrs app. Corey, you go for my size. Go for a size 8. All right, Corey. Gonna be a tough one on cop. Yeah, absolutely. But it's green. Hey, listen, Ollie. All right. Passing on these. That's cap. I'm sure people might pass. All right. Cop, I'm going for Raffy size. F Travis. Corey D says. Shout out my boy Corey. Go for my size. If you end up hitting, bro, go for my size. This is definitely gonna be a 600. This is gonna be like a $809 shoe. Easily $800-900 shoe, easily off the rip. Okay, listen, if the all black Jordan 1 lows are going for almost 8, like 7, like this is easily gonna be close to $1,000 shoe, easily. So. No, I appreciate that, Corey. Corey, are you on the Discord group, Corey? Are you on the Discord group? I'm a size 12. Chat, thanks. Dude, Mr. Exclusive will always come down to the best live copper in here. Motherfucker hit on the Travis's olives on the Travis Scott website, and he hit on the Snkrs app. Insane. Crazy. Coming down to the best live cop in history by Mr. Exclusive. That's like the very first person that I know that hit on both Travis website and on the Nike Snkrs app. That's insane. Like, that's actually mind-blowing. With so many Travis releasing, you think the hype might start dying. I mean, just depends on the colorway, but listen, everyone's gonna be hyped over Travis's regardless. Like, tell me a Travis Scott that sat. Like, yes, some Travis Scotts go for under retail, some retail, but regardless, the shoe is gonna sell out. Even the Canaries, is it the Canaries? Not the Canaries. Is it Canaries? Whatever. The Elkins are going to sell out. These are going to sell out easily. The other ones are going to sell out. Cut the checks will sell out. You know, the only ones that actually somewhat sat was probably the Air Force ones. But are we really counting that? Are we really counting those? That's technically just an Air Force One, and then his name's like printed out on the side. Not necessarily a real shoe. Just when I was about to leave to work in the rain, found out that to work at home because of the rain, so much rain. Yeah, I heard LA is like, dude, I heard LA is like freaking downing of rain right now, dude. California in general. Well, the thing is, this is good for you guys, like mostly for the state of California. Like, you guys be on a drought in the summer. Like, you feel me? You guys should be taking it. I think this is good for the state of California. Your roads are disgusting, right? So you need some sort of nice little wash in your roads because of all that oil and grease that's just been sitting in on the road for years, you know? So it's nice that you guys just have rain and washes all that off. So it's a nice little cleanup. But plus, you would actually see some green grass. All the grass is green. That's going to be new for you guys. Green grass out there in the state of California. You don't see that around. It depends on where you live, I guess. I keep using the wrong account because I am modding multiple streams. I under each name and forgot which tab is under which. California gonna have all the homies fall in the ocean. Oh gosh, I mean, he's not wrong. It's true, man. But like, whenever it's like, it would go like months and months with no rain in California, and then once it starts raining, it's like, that's how people get in accidents because it's super slippery in the roads. And like, I when I lived in San Diego for a couple years, right, and I was working in the Plaza Bonita Mall, National City, very first time that I seen someone like slip and sliding in the freaking freeway, because they thought, you know, driving in the rain, Californians just think it's okay to still go 80, 90 miles per hour on the freeway, not thinking that they're going to be slipping and sliding. And I was getting on the freeway. Once I got on the freeway, this like old truck started spinning because this man decided to go 90 on the freeway while it's like pouring down rain. I was like, bro, like, that is the reason why you do not, all right, you do not speed on the freeways. Drex, Corvette. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Appreciate that, my guy. He says, attention, yappers. Smash that like button right now. Right now. Hello. Smash it. Damn it. Thank you. Shout out to my boy Drex for the $10 donation. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you, my guy. Thank you so much. Run it up, chat. All my ghost watchers. Let's run it up to 300 likes. All right. You dang right. You know what? Don't get me wrong. When I start driving in California, it's just crazy because it's like, I'm like, damn, like, I'm like going 80 and everybody's going way faster than me. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because that's like the norm of speed. Like, if any California drives in Seattle, I promise you, nobody's driving that fast out here. Nobody. I promise you. Nobody.
Attention, yappers, smash that like
Nobody's
button
driving
right now,
as fast as people in California.
Smash it, damn it. Folded hands.
They be going, listen, they be going,
celebratory
listen,
gesture. Thank you.
The speed limit would be 60 miles per hour. Guess how fast people are going on the freeway here in Seattle? 60 miles per hour. What up, Jake B? I'm my boy Jake B in the building. What's good, bro? That's how it is in Arizona. Motherfuckers always speeding. Eventually could be 2,000 years. We got a place to go, fam. Facts. I mean, watch it rap easy with the Cali jokes. I mean, it's true though. I mean, it's just the speed is just like, it's crazy. That's why there's so many accidents, because they're not used to drive. At this point, listen, the amount of rain that California is getting at this point, you guys should be professional drivers in the rain at this point. You guys should be all professionals. If it ends up raining the week of I'm out there on vacation, I'm going to be depressed as hell, dude. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to be depressed as hell if I go on vacation and it's just pouring down fucking rain. Oh man, I brought the whole Pacific Northwest with me. Seriously. Bro, I'm doing 85 in the fast lane. Get out of the way, peeps. Y'all are going for the Kobe's that are dropping on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's going to go for them more. I'm sure everybody's going to go for them. 100% sure. But shout out to my boy Drex for the $10 donation, guys. I really do appreciate it. All right. We're going to end the stream here. All right. We're going to end the stream here. Normally longer than usual on a Monday. I'm going to have some content for you guys later this afternoon. We'll probably do, we'll do some, so I'll get some schedules going on for you guys. This upcoming week, I'm extremely excited. It should be a very, very, very busy week. We may get a shock drop tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys up to date. But I want to thank you guys so much for tapping in as always here at the Sneaker Podcast with the Collection family. If you guys know somebody that is into sneakers, that are needing someone to listen to in the morning, guys, I'm trying to make the Sneaker Podcast an actual podcast every single day, Monday through Friday. Whether or not if it's a live cop or not, we're making this a sneaker radio station. Seriously, I really do. I'm trying to make this a lot better for you guys, but make sure you guys run it up, hit that like button, share to a friend if you guys know somebody that is into sneakers. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, follow me on TikTok as well. All right, I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for tapping in as always. Hit that like button on the way out. All right, on the way out, hit that like button. We're so close to 300 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here, and I'll catch you guys on the next show tomorrow morning, bright and early, the same time, same place. Have a good Monday, guys. Love y'all. Peace.